Hey, thanks for checking in on Bathtub Sir, and welcome back to Observer. Now, we are inside the mind of our killer, believe it or not. We confronted the Wolfman, or rather, he jumps us from behind. We fell down the maintenance shaft, and unfortunately, he died. Well, fortunately, he died. And we decided it'd be a good idea to jack into his brain. And now we realise he was a man by the name of Victor, and he had an obsession with werewolves. Look, a vegan werewolf in London. Anyway, if you want to see what's been going on to this point, I recommend you check out the previous episode. So we are chilling in his room, but I think we have to exit this door, which I believe leads onto a stage, because we did have a peek out towards the end last time. So maybe we're going to put on a little theatre show for everyone here? That sounds like a pleasant evening, doesn't it? What could go wrong? Okay. Who's the audience? Oh, is it them TV Kids people?
Once upon a time, there lived in a certain forest a brave little wolf.
Oh, this is obviously a horrible childhood memory he has. Maybe a school performance. He got laughed at by everyone, so it's making me laugh. It's contagious. Oh, Victor, you silly dude. Oh, well, let's shut him up, though. Right, we're going to confront these kind of scary mouths. Ah! We're big. We're tall. Run away, TVs. Your God has arrived. Victor Wolfman. Come here. They say TV's bad for your eyesight.
It's
Let's
okay,
show him how.
Victor. Please, calm down.
Get out of here, chairs. You as well. Spare no one. Take that. And that.
Mommy?
No, I want to stay tall. That was fun.
Talk to him, Victor. I know there is still hope.
Who's this, a psychiatrist, you think? No, a church. Right, so him must be referring to God. So our mother was asking Victor to pray in order to overcome these, I don't know, these weird interests he has. It's just an outlet for all the bullying he's suffering, isn't it? Fuck me. Okay, so God doesn't want to know. Rejected by the church, rejected by our father. A lot of rejection here, I feel. I'm sure that doe's our friend, though. I wonder why the doe is our spirit animal.
No, not like this.
Surely it would be a dog. I mean, a wolf. More people laughing at us.
Jesus, this is hopeless.
Look, he's at it again.
What? What have I done? I'm just trying to walk through.
You're embarrassing me.
Oh, I'm learning how to ride a bike. Okay, so this is when Victor tried to learn a bike as a child. He kept falling off, I guess. And everyone was laughing at him.
Just give up already.
No, we will learn how to ride this two-wheeled demon.
Oh, it's just fucking sad.
What's going on? Poor Victor.
Look at him.
Thank you. Dinner?
Please, you
Right, so we're going through all the memories we've just seen, but sort of at a quicker speed now. So this is a recap, I suppose.
Once upon a time, there lived in a certain village
Are we in a cave?
Congratulations. We're past the first phase of the treatment and it looks promising. Your body is responding well to the genetic material.
That's good.
Thank you, Doctor. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Wow, it's adult Victor.
Oh, that's all right. You'll thank me in a couple of weeks when the shift starts to occur. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the results.
The shift, what's he referencing there? For me, it sounds like we've had arms and legs attached. But the shift almost makes it like come back to me when you start turning into a werewolf. That's literally what it is, isn't it? It's like a cyberpunk werewolf. It's so cool if you think about it. Really, really interesting. So he didn't have to get bit by something. He just done it all himself. Thanks to technology. Okay, this is lovely scenery. Whoa, okay, we didn't really get a decent look at that.
So you see, while it is technically inoperable, this procedure can practically nullify the symptoms. I'm not going to lie, the treatment is invasive, but it is by far the best option.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Did you hear that, Dan?
Dan?
Sure.
Where Dan? Should have been you. That's Adam. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Yeah, see, I think that thing is different than the Wolfman. I've been calling them both the Wolfman all series, but I think I'm very wrong. I think the Wolfman and whatever that is, the one-armed cyborg thing, are two totally different enemies. Perhaps that's Daniel's demon going to haunt him. Oh shit, I don't like this area. We already met them freaky tree men. I don't know what their deal was. Can't believe how long we've been in Victor's brain. What was that? I don't want to turn around. Don't want to look at the... Oh, did you see that? I just saw something. Can we do anything with the red camera? No? I'm sure I saw a figure. Look, there it is, in the distance. Oh, bloody hell, it's going to jump on us, isn't it? Why has it got its back to us? Oh my god, I can't even speak. Why has it got its back to us? Wherever it is. I'm tempted to run through this segment, but it's only going to take us to our, like, scaredy catness quicker. We may as well put off the fear, slowly and surely. Tattoo shop. We keep ending up with this tattoo shop. In all different environments. It's out in the woods now. Although I don't think it can be entered. I think we have to carry on. Oh shit, it's very dark. Making a big mistake. They only care about their bottom line. They don't give a shit about you. Kid? Oh fuck. Dad, I know what I'm doing. I'm really scared to turn around.
Well, what if I'm right? It's something I need to do. For once in your life, can't
Let's
you
listen
just
to
admit
this.
that you're
Has it gone out
wrong?
these speakers? Alright, well that's touching on Adam and Daniel's turbulent relationship again. Ah, Ardo. Sod it, we're gonna run. This is not a nice place to be. I feel my voice quivering a little bit. What way did it go? Did it go right? I'm pretty sure it went right. Shit, this is horrible. Fuck. You get away from me. Dumpsters, my friend. Oh! Keep going. Keep going. Please don't get me. Please don't get me. Shit on it. Do! Where'd you go?
Thanks.
Oh!
You better stay here. There might be some very nasty people out there.
I think we made it. We escaped the one-armed man. Or the Yeti. I'm going to call that guy the Yeti man. That's what it reminds me of. So we escaped the Yeti dude. Somehow. Thanks to our dumpster friends.
Hey!
Fuck me! I hate this dude. Crash test dummy sloth, you're just the worst. Jesus Christ.
You don't. He finds you. He always gets his prey.
What the shit? It's a pig.
4 gallons of plasma, 2 hearts, 2 livers, a set of lungs. A pretty decent yield.
What the hell? I don't think we was meant to see that. Very scared to turn around, but we have to every now and then. That was like a bulbous pig being operated on, wasn't it?
He's always out.
Is that the Yeti man in
watching,
the distance?
Waiting.
So revisiting some of the tenants now. Who is that? Who the shit is that? Fuck me!
Right on your day.
How about we go in here again? Yes, the dough. Nope, we can't go in there. Fine. God damn, this is creepy as hell. Nope. This door then. I don't like it. I just want to leave. Oh, wait, that's me. That's Daniel. Have we got to hide from ourselves now? Where are we? We're on the other side. Down into the cellar. Why not? Always a good idea. Where are we now? Oh, we're in the Wolfman's lair. With all the birds. Shit. Okay, I guess we follow it. Whatever that was. And this is going to take us right to where we fell down. Something's definitely going to jump up and scare us here. You know the pigeons did last time. I think it's going to be a lot worse than a pigeon this time. Shit. Oh no, look, there's the Wolfman. No, it's me. Of course, because we're in the Wolfman's brain. Come on, keep up. Helena. Jack. These are all the moments before the Wolfman killed him. And that poor doe.
We've taken our first steps towards embracing the true nature. Towards becoming who you really are. But there's still more to do.
Whose voice is that, I wonder? It's Adam, isn't it? Right, can we get out now? Oh shit. Get out of it. Come on, Daniel, you got this.
One more of these, and I'll either die or get used to it.
I hope you don't die. I've come to like you quite a bit, Daniel. You're a very cool dude. Despite some of the things you've seen.
Victor, is it? If I can find whatever hole you crawled out of, maybe I'll find some answers.
He doesn't look dead to me. He looks very much alive. Look, he's almost breathing. Okay, well first, let's take a pill. I'm so happy we made it out of there.
Yes.
Back to normality.
Injected. Strain level decreased.
Cool. Well, that was a fun little adventure. And what have we got next? Finally came face to face with the killer. Barely survived. He didn't. I should examine the body for clues. Restore power to the generator. A little scuffle has shortened out the generator. If I'm to get out of here, I need to restore power. Right, that's our next mission. Generator, where are you? I should probably do some scanning for this. Oh, wrong type of scan, no. Okay. Is it nothing around here? You know what? That filter is not shedding a lot of light. I'll probably be better off just walking around. Oh, there's a door here. Nice. I wasn't expecting that to work. I thought we had to turn power on or something. So I guess it's not in that room. And that door's blocked. Just brilliant. So there's a hole we can crawl under. I think we're probably better off.
Sorted out the generator. To get this door open, I gotta restore power.
Sure. Okay. Fine. So it is into this horrible trench we need to go. Right. Are we going to be tripping going through here, Daniel? Because I think you've done enough of the psychedelics for once. How about you just lay off and we get through? Yeah, that's fine. We got through there totally normally. That's good. That's another locked door. Now, if you was a generator, where would you be? Let's carry on down here, I guess. I don't even know what part of the complex we're in anymore. I don't know how far we fell. I'm guessing we're in the basement. Ah, that seems to be the ticket. Okay, but before we get there, let's try anything else. Nope. And nothing's going to work for these doors either, is it? Okay, that's fine. Now, is this going to be a slight puzzle we have to solve? Control panel. Yeah, we should probably plug these in. There we go. And there we are. Tell you what, Daniel, if you ever stop being an observer, I'm sure you could find a gig as an electrician. Very handy there. So now, is there a particular order we have to do it in? Let's go right to left.
It's never that simple.
Ah, okay. So there is an order. Doesn't like it. So where are the clues for this, I wonder? Alright, we need to look for clues on what bit to do first. Wonder if this can help us. If in doubt, scan away. Power socket, that's fine. What are these? Electrical switch. Oh, we can interact with it. Alright, so how about we flick all of these?
Busted. I need to find a spare.
Right, we need a spare fuse. If If I was a spare fuse, where would I be? Well, there seems to be a door out here as well. So perhaps if we followed this round, we could find our fuse, perhaps? In one of these lockers? It's very dark. Tough to see. Oh, we found a collectible though. Arcadius Pasternak? Sorry dude if I said your name wrong. Nice to meet you though. No fuse? No fuse. That's a bit of a shame. What about this box? Aha! A fuse. 35A, is that the right size? Oh my god, there's a lot of depth to this, isn't there? Okay, what if we can tell if it's the right size?
Let's fire it up.
Sweet, we did it! We're brilliant. Let's hang up our observer shoes. Electricity is the way to go. And then should we wait a little bit for this one? Huh? What was wrong with that one? Oh, we have to wait for it to start blinking. Okay, I didn't get that the first time round. There we go. You gotta edge it full. And then power. Hell yeah. Case log updated. The killer's den is likely somewhere nearby. Have to find it. May have the answer to what happened to Adam. Sure, find the unit of basement 28. That's a bit of a side quest, isn't it? Now, I wonder if we can interact with anything. Did we? We definitely did turn it on, didn't we? It sounds stupid, but it didn't get any lighter. Just the issue I'm having. Now, where did we come from? It was through there, wasn't it? Whoa, why is it so dark? It wasn't this dark before, was it? Makes no sense. Alright, fine. That's the door we need to get out of. So, see you later. Should we check to make sure his body's still there? It's just a hunch I have. Can never be too safe. It is, isn't it? It is. His head's slumped some more. Okay, so I think he is actually super dead. I'm glad we checked because his posture's changed. Right, that's our route. Let's get out of here. Long hallways. You know what that means. We're about to trip out. Alright, this is fine so far. Ah, we are back in the basement. We need to find his den. The killer's den is likely somewhere nearby. I have to find it. So it's likely somewhere nearby, but how would you even know where to look? And do people live down here as well? Right, there's a hole. I'm guessing that's the den. Should we go for it? I kind of want to see what the other way holds. It's better to be curious than left wondering. Okay, I think this is just a way out. Can't get in any of these rooms. No, they're all duds. Don't know if anyone's home or if they just don't want to speak to us. They definitely got the bum end of the deal on these tenancy agreements. Right in the bowels of this place. Okay, so let's go into the creepy hole. Oh, Daniel. You good? Yeah, he took that fall like a champ. I don't even think his knee's bent. I don't know how healthy that is, but still, we're on the other side. Right, let's keep going. We're in the sewers. We can't still be under the apartment complex. I refuse to believe that. Look how much ground we're making. Do I want to turn off or do I want to carry on? We've got to turn off a tad. Is it just doing a U-bend? Takes us back out. Oh god, it's a bit creepy actually. Kind of wishing we stayed now. It's too late though. Can't turn back. Right, where the hell is this? I suspect maybe that's where the sewer would have led us, up them steps. Yeah, and it would have been a locked door. Right, Case updated. What have you got to say, Case? Found Victor's hideout. Whatever he took from Adam's apartment, he likely stashed it here. So we found it. Oh, why don't we just carry on then? Oh, crap, no. The hell's all that? Are they plants? No, they can't be.
What a place. Hard to believe anyone could live here.
Yeah. This is a crazy looking den. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like that mask. Can we scan it? We can. Of course we can. Custom item. What about this one? Just as freaky, if not freakier. Almost got like Friday the 13th feel to them. A smashed mirror, which we could have interacted with before, but not now. Alright, fine.
A splicer, a lunatic, and a junkie. Perfect combo.
Bloody hell, that is a triple threat if I've ever heard one. So that's the same drugs that Amir was doing, right? Now we know we've got his computer here. And I imagine that's where we'll find our evidence. But oh, maybe his tape recorder as well. But first... No, the poor pigeon. He bit his damn head off. The posters, right, we saw them posters while he was in his brain. And we found Anita Bilas. So we'll take that, another collectible, why not? Oh crap. I don't know if we want to do this. Did not mean to trigger that so soon. It's got to be Adam's head, isn't it? Crap. Sorry Daniel, this is going to be bad. Oh, I think that is Adam.
Oh god. No.
Bloody hell.
This can't be happening. It's not fucking happening.
Dad?
What?
What the hell?
Dad? Are you there?
What the shit?
What kind of a sick game is this?
Dad, I'm still alive. The head. Don't connect to it.
Adam? Adam, are you there?
What the hell's going on?
I need your help. There's a place from here. It's called Sanctuary.
Adam? Adam? Just try to call me back. God damn it.
If that's not his head, then whose is it? I don't get it. Now, I know he said don't connect as well, but oh, that's kind of tempting. Alright, well, I think maybe they should have left that reveal a little bit longer. I was quite in shock there that it was Adam's head, but I mean, it was quickly pushed aside. Now, I'm itching to have a look on his computer. I mean, I don't sound like the sort of person who's just seen their son's severed head, but I mean, I'm over it. We know he's cool. The natural alternative. We talked to John Sebastian Ballard, CEO of Ballard Genetics and Augmentations, on the future of personalised modification and the fear of change. Mr. Ballard, please call me John. John, let me present you a hypothetical situation. Let's say your son turns 18. He comes to you and says, Dad, I don't feel comfortable with my body. I'm going to go to the nice folks at BG&A and have them grow tentacles on my face. Well, if he had the means to pay for the treatment, I would assume him to be a very smart young man, so I would gladly hear him out and do my best to understand his decision. You're dodging the question. I'm merely pointing out how unfair it is. It's always easy for rabble-rousers to say, what if it was your kids? But in truth, this conversation has been going on for hundreds of years. When the cybernetic revolution came about, there were people saying that we were all doomed, that we've gone too far. 100 years ago, a transgender person would be shunned as a misfit and a freak of nature, which thankfully seems outlandish by today's standards. There will always be people out there who fear change. But what if we reach a point where the rabble-rousers, and thanks for that, by the way, will be right? Is there a limit? Is gene splicing it? A very wise man once said that for us to be afraid of genetic research was akin to the ancient Chinese being afraid to fly kites because one day they might be crashing planes. I believe this sentence to be true even today. In terms of shaping our genome, we have barely scratched the surface. And yet it's being promoted as a hot new trend. We're seeing teenagers risk their lives by making these irreversible changes. Not at BG&A, we only treat consenting adults. That's all well and good, but the technology is out there, isn't it? The cat's out of the bag. Come now, Tom. Are you really going to make me use the guns don't kill people argument? I'm only wondering if you think it's responsible to promote it as a fashion statement. Please, you said it yourself. The treatment is irreversible and does involve a degree of risk, albeit small. Do you actually think anyone would make a life-altering decision out of that caliber on a whim? You keep using the word treatment. Why? Because that's precisely what it is. Not really though. I mean, it doesn't treat any illness. Of course it does. Frankly, I'm a bit shocked to have to explain this to you, Tom. When you speak of illness, you're clearly thinking of purely physical ailments. I'm certainly not trying to offend you, but I think it's fair to call that mindset medieval. So you're saying turning someone into a genetic hybrid is a form of psychotherapy? I'm saying that anything that helps a person feel at home in their body should not be instantly discarded. So we should just jump in with both feet. Is there no place for healthy skepticism? I rarely find skepticism healthy. More often than not, it's a refuge for the prejudiced and closed-minded. All I can ask for is to not vilify that which we don't understand. Do you consider yourself a prophet of change? I consider myself tired. It's been a very busy week. In that case, I'll let you rest. Thank you for your interview. Thank you for having me. Well, that was a pretty interesting contextual interview included in the game here. It's quite interesting how it's took sort of the idea of how far people could take in terms of like changing their bodies. I mean, I don't really see the comparison between a transgender person and someone wanting to put tentacles on their face. But I understand, I think, where this is coming from. I mean, I'm in two minds. How much is this dude charging to let people put tentacles on their face? You know what I mean? But it's interesting. It would make for a very good debate, I feel. Like, if this became the case 100 years down the line. And I quite like how he's put how sort of any prejudice against transgender people is outlandish by today's standards. That's good. It's good to see times have moved on by whatever year we're in. So what else have we got here? Oh god, I didn't mean to exit the computer. Emails. So there's a grocery list. Hey, managed to nab a new client. Guy's interested in pre-war transmitting equipment and he's got the dough to pay for it. Doesn't need to be mint, but it has to be in working condition. Here's a list of what he's looking for. A BAX antenna, a Memo Synth dual monitored receiver, the bulky industrial one, not one of them consumer models, a VGX4 encoding chip, and Vitalia IFP fusion batteries, as many as you can find. I'm counting on you, buddy, don't screw this up. So Victor had contacts down here. Who the hell's Rob? Do we know a Rob? I don't think we do. The last batch. Victor, the parts he sent me last week were fucking useless. I managed to salvage the antenna, but the receiver was busted beyond repair and the rest was rusted to all hell. Where did you even get this stuff? Did you dig it out the fucking trash? Needless to say, the client's not paying for this crap. I had to offer him a discount on my premium stuff just to keep us in business. You're on thin fucking ice, my furry friend. You put a stunt like that again and you'll have to look for a new dealer. Rob. Please stop. Victor, this freakish charade needs to stop. Now. Mum and Dad are terrified and I don't blame them. The whole gene splicing obsession is one thing, but the packages you've been sending them. Whatever you think they did to you, this is fucking cruel and unusual. Vic, you're my brother and I'll love you even if you decide to grow an extra leg and a set of horns, but please, leave Mum and Pop out of it. If you want them to accept you for who you are, just talk to them. Help them understand. I know you're not delusional, so please, get back to your family. We're not your enemies, hoping to hear from you soon. Anchor. This is such an interesting premise they've built here. I mean, I assume this is not a one-off. I assume a lot of people want sort of gene splicing, are they calling it? So what, that's splicing his genes with that of a wolf? I don't really understand, it goes a bit over my head, but still. So interesting. Favour. Hey buddy, I got your message. Frankly, it couldn't have come at a worse time. These past few months have been pretty hard. Eliza is out of a job again, and with a baby on the way, so I've been putting double shifts to save up some dough. We want to have the little one spliced as soon as it gets here. Wait, you want to splice a baby? What does that mean? In other words, sorry, but I just don't have that kind of money. It's not that I don't trust you. I know you'd pay me back. I just can't help you out this time. Hope you'll figure something out. Hang in there, Matt. P.S. Ain't your parents rich or something? I hear they moved to a B district. Can't you just ask them for a loan? And I'm coming for you. Okay, dear sir, we at Ballard... I said it, Ballard, that's the dude who just had the interview. Ballard there. Ballard genetics and augmentations are deeply saddened by the fact that you are unsatisfied with the results of your gene splicing therapy. GBNA employs only the best experts in their field and use state-of-the-art equipment in order to meet all of our patients' needs. However, we fully acknowledge our patients' right to have immensely high expectations, even if, objectively speaking, they would be found unrealistic. While we are unable to provide you with the specific details regarding your treatment, we would like to remind you that in cases requiring the use of genetic material from extinct species, in this instance Canis lupus, the wolf, our experts compose unique strains obtained from our gene library. Unfortunately, we are not able to provide you with a list of donor species or to confirm deny whether a given species was used in the procedure. We would also like to remind you that the aforementioned facts were stated in no uncertain terms in the pre-procedural contract. Finally, we feel obliged to inform you that the malicious DNA tampering is a very serious accusation. one that should not be levelled lightly, unless one has very strong evidence to support their claim. Any unfounded accusations against BG&A made publicly or in further correspondence will be seen as slanderous and met with decisive legal actions. Sincerely, BG&A Patient Support. Yeah, so this guy's shifty. He's preying on sort of these feelings that I just can't relate to, but what Victor obviously had. And, well, he's taking his money off him and doing a botch job because he said the wolves are extinct and he can't confirm where the DNA came from that they spliced with Victor. That's crazy. Documents. Oh, before and afters. Wow, so he had such a normal back. And there's his arms. Wow, look at the legs. Look at that, so he can run faster. Huge feet as well, very disproportionate. Oh wait, we knew he had bad legs. And there's his face. That's pretty rotten, Victor, man. I mean, who am I to judge? If you didn't go killing people afterwards, I mean, sure, do what you want, but look at that. So was it the augmentation that made him go crazy? It's getting quite a lot for me to understand. Should we listen to this?
Came to me again. The man from the looking glass. His voice is soothing, like leaves rustling in the wind. He's the only one who understands. The only one who cares. He made me see what I was lacking, what I must do. But what he's asking, am I strong enough? Of course I am. That's the coward Victor talking again. Enough talk. Ugly, human words hurt my throat. I can barely get them out anymore.
Whoa, calm down, Victor.
It's time to act.
Wow, okay, so we've literally got a severe case of what? Schizophrenia here? Like literal schizophrenia. He has two personalities, the Wolfman and Victor. Crazy, splices unite.
Splicers. Haven't we invented enough ways to screw ourselves up?
Yeah, I can't say I completely agree with splicing if these are the outcomes. But who am I to judge? Anyway, I think it's about time we leave that episode there. A lot was revealed. Nothing more important than Adam's severed head. But it's not Adam, so don't worry. But if you enjoyed this episode of Observer, please go ahead and leave a like. It helps out a great deal, and I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more, we're going to carry on with our objective and find this place called Sanctuary. And I'm quite tempted to hack into that head. I know Adam said I shouldn't, but how could we not? Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll bring that to you. If you've got any comments you want to raise, maybe you could put the thoughts I'm trying to convey better into words. What do you think about all this splicing and Victor's story and stuff like that? Leave a comment below, and I'll make sure I get back to you. Alright? See you.